Okay, I think we're live. Hello! Hello, everyone. Welcome. This time from Norfolk, coming to you directly from Norfolk. This is Dr. Norbert, streaming the final week of the Swiss rounds in season 8 of the TTS MCP League. And with me again, looking dapper as always, despite, well, apparently it's not so hot in Sweden, it's the Huggy Bear. Hello, Huggy.
Hello, Norbert. It's been a long day, but great to be in the streaming chair again.
Yes, it's good to have you back. Just here in the final week. And we're going to see if Johnny Pastrami can make it through because he is got already one loss. So he needs to win this one. And I think he's got the pair down. So the other fella has nothing to lose.
Right. Nothing to win either, except eternal glory.
Let me go ahead and the players are already in the room. So let me go ahead and take off Hulkbuster and get these guys going. Turn on stream review. Turn off timers. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I think Prisky is Johnny Pastrami. And
Right.
so, oh God, he just barely lost priority, as it turned out. And they're playing on the Coffin map. I haven't seen this one in a little while. And Roran, well, I don't know who. Well, yeah, Roran must have picked Secures. And he picked Portals Overrun City with Spider People, 18 points. And Pastrami picked Extracts or got Extracts and randomly chose Research Station Attacked. So we have one down the middle, and we have a DB map for the Secures.
Both of these rosters speak to the fact that these two players want to fight it out, and the Crisis combination does that as well.
Yeah, they. This is really really good actually. I mean, there's no extracts to speak of really. So and Brotherhood wants to fight, and you said Midnight Suns wants to fight. Who fights better? Who fights as better as an affiliation?
Um, I would say that Brotherhood is on paper slightly advantage here, simply due to the fact that they can go narrower than the Midnight Suns player, plus the fact that Blade is takes some practice to get the most out of, and also he has Mystic type damage on his big attacks, and turns out Magneto is pretty good at defending against that attack type, as well as Juggernaut and the ever-present Thanos, who is also in Johnny Pastrami's roster.
Oh gosh, yes. Don't remind me. I had to deal with that. I played Johnny in week 5. Yeah, week 5,
All right.
and he schooled me on playing viruses or
I
vaccines.
see.
I don't know. Yeah, it was not pretty, but I
Yeah.
got some good tips from him after the game is over. So hopefully I'm better prepared in the future.
Do we have a points total?
Yeah, 16. Looks like we're doing
16? Yeah.
16. Just came up
So
now.
that's a bit interesting.
Mm.
Means that it's gonna be hard for Johnny to play Thanos, unless he wants to go Thanos Toad Magneto,
Ooh,
which
he
is of
might
course
have.
possible, but it's
He went really low. He went Scarlet Witch, Juggernaut, and Magneto. That's not bad.
that's an interesting combination.
Yeah, I like that combination.
Scarlet Witch is a bit of an odd choice here, I think. There are a ton of characters in Yuan's roster that are great against Mystic attacks, but um, we will see. She does hit very hard and can power through most defenses.
Right. So he's taken all the usual cards that you'd expect. No More Mutants, Follow Me, the new popular one. Asteroid M, Do You Know Who I Am, and Magnetic Refraction. So all great cards, but no surprises.
Fantastic card.
Let's see what Ewan has, whose name is Rorin, I guess, on the side. He's taken. Oh my goodness, he's taken Winter Guard, Crimson Dynamo, Blade, Iron Fist, and Ghost Rider. Interesting.
Will be very interesting to see Crimson Dynamo here. I can see why he wants to play him in Midnight Suns. He has a medium base, so he gets more out of the bump, and he has a beam, which is great on a narrow crisis like this.
Mm.
So it'll for sure be interesting. And notably, energy type damage is somewhat the only weak spot of Juggernaut. So
Mm.
we'll see how far that can take him.
What do you think Crimson Dynamo is doing in here?
That's what I mean.
Oh.
He has I think he sees him as a good splash in Midnight Suns. He has a medium base, so he can get a lot of value out of the bump,
Mm.
and then he has a beam, so the bump can help place him in such a way that he can beam more characters, especially on a narrow crisis like this with the researcher dead center. And then Ghost Rider also has a beam.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that.
That's why I got
That also
confused.
applies.
I thought you were talking about Ghost Rider at first.
All right, I see.
Sorry.
Now, so he has two beams, two great beams on his team.
So the cards are ones that you'd expect, but good ones. Brace, Heroes for Hire, Siege of Darkness, Indomitable, and Deal with the Devil.
Fantastic.
All good cards.
Indomitable is a bit more rare these days,
Yes, you're right.
but it's certainly going to be interesting. Against Brotherhood, it can negate one of Magneto's pushes, and also it can counter Do You Know Who I Am? So in this particular matchup, I would say that it's a great fit.
Cool. Johnny's elected to put Magneto straight in the middle, Scarlet Witch just to his right, but Juggernaut way over here on the left. That's interesting. Meanwhile, Ewan's put Blade right in the middle, Iron Fist on the right, Ghost Rider a little bit further to the right, and then Crimson Dynamo on the left. So feels like a much more center orientation, perhaps with Ghost Rider trying to angle down to this bottom portal.
I would not be surprised if we see an early asteroid M from Johnny here, meaning that the deployment of Witch and Juggernaut uh, might not be that impactful. Juggernaut is usually the one to run forward and be the target of the asteroid M. But both Magneto and Scarlet Witch are great at teleporting in and double tapping someone.
Blade is moved up, and I hear dice rolling, so I presume that is for the flipping that secure, which is energy defense. And if you roll a skull, you get placed within 2 of your current position. How do you like this scenario?
It's well, I like it for sure, and it's certainly been popular over the course of this season. The skull placing you within, letting your opponent place your character within two is very, very dangerous. And I think that a lot of players disregard it a bit much.
Mm.
So that can lead to some situations where you can be heavily penalized by your opponent if they can are in a position to exploit.
Blade is somehow attached himself to the top of this tomb.
He's a vampire. He's flying, of
Yeah.
course.
Oh, that's great. So he's moved up. He flipped the portal successfully, I might add, and now has leapt up onto the top of the tomb, giving him range on the middle point with his range 3 attack.
Right. Which he, although needs to build quite some power for.
Mm. Yeah. Huggy's just under the weather a little bit. How'd you get a summer cold, man? That's not cool.
Who knows? I've been at a conference for work the entire week, so I
Oh,
guess
yeah?
that's what you get. The old convention plague.
You got
coming back.
con crud even at a professional
Con-
event. Okay, that's comforting to know. It's not just stinky geeks who get the con crud.
no, it's also nerdy, dapper historians.
Right. So we're having Juggernaut go ahead and move forward. Not sure if that was a push or not. Probably not. It was just a walk, but he's got this little annoying tree in the way. Now what? Another walk, looks like.
So apparently we're not gonna see Juggernaut move to the middle and teleport in Magneto or Scarlet Witch for an early
Mm.
bashing on Blade, for instance.
Yep. Here comes the flip. Looks like it's successful. Yep.
Yep. But there's the skull.
Aha. Hey, Cuddle. Cuddle's in the house. Thank you, everybody, for joining the chat. Good to see you, everybody. Hope you're keeping cool wherever you are, unless you're in the eastern part of Europe or northern part, where apparently it's very cold. Not cold, but cool.
Juggernaut getting pulled in is somewhat interesting here.
Yeah, what did he do? Did he power slide himself?
No. He rolled a skull on his
Oh,
football,
right, it got
so
moved. Yeah, okay, got it. So now he's doing the I don't know what it's called, but the push, which made the terrain go away.
I think this is the. I think he moved, pushed, and now it's his second advance.
Oh, right. Okay, so the push, he didn't remove the terrain straight away. Got it.
Yep.
When he should
So
have. That's fine.
there's an obvious point to going for the side secures in this matchup because the researcher is worth enough points to decide the game basically,
Mm-hmm.
and so both players have a great incentive to try and maximize the number of characters they can put on that researcher.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's quite rewarding to flip the side secures early so that they can tick VPs for the entire game unless your opponent sends a character wide, taking it off the fight for the researcher.
Yeah, and these pay to flips make it easy because you can flip them and then just take off. Especially
Exactly.
Juggernaut. Juggernaut can get over there, no problem. Right, so we have Iron Fist contesting the researcher. I guess he's done. Yeah. And now Scarlet, which looks like she wants to flip the back portal.
Indeed. She could possibly get an attack on Iron Fist there as well.
Yeah, because she's range 4, isn't she?
Yep.
Nice.
And
Where was the
her,
conference?
attacks.
Which city?
I was in Gothenburg.
Gothenburg. Oh, close by. Easy.
Yeah, 2.5 hours by train.
Oh, that's not bad. Boom. Yep, he's going to go for it. Giving Iron Fist some power.
Yeah. This is dangerous.
Yeah, his Mystic, I don't know what his Mystic defenses are.
It's 3, and he's not allowed to count blanks.
Oh, there you go.
If
Oop, she's got a skull.
the-
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits plus a condition. That's not good. Wow.
her positioning might be slightly awkward here, Scarlet Witch that is, because I'm not sure if Magneto could move up and get an attack on Iron Fist. I suppose he could double move to.
Oh, she rolled a skull on the
so we
flip.
have a place here.
So that solves that problem.
That solves that problem. Because
I just want to add real
there
quick,
is-
the condition she gave him was incinerate, which is also not great. I don't think he might not be long for this round. Ghost.
Well, it might also be strategic to leave Iron Fist on 1 health here because that makes him way easier to get rid of early round 2. And
Yeah.
Iron Fist is an incredibly dangerous character against narrow teams such as Johnny's.
Yeah.
And
he would
can
have
activate a character.
next turn he would have eight power. Next round he'd have 8 power, which would have let him do the big Iron Fist strike.
Indeed. And that would be devastating.
Yeah, I mean, for a whole team, just like you
especially for
said,
Johnny.
having one complete activation go away, especially like something with
Yep.
Magneto, who's got lots of different things to do. Bad times. Bad
Would
times.
basically ruin his entire turn, his entire round.
Ooh, just out of 3 too. Ooh, hoo,
Just
hoo.
out. And with that placement, I'm not sure if he can get a throw angle on Iron Fist either, but as we said, it's not necessarily that he needs to take him out this round. For instance, Juggernaut can slide in there and automatically do the last damage to him next round.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's going to do. All right, he's elected. Just go ahead and move forward.
Yeah.
He'll be
Move forward,
contesting the
stand on the
researcher.
point, and
Yeah.
possibly throw a piece of terrain into Iron Fist,
Yeah.
either forcing that brace or causing the daze.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to go pick up that tree. Size 1 tree. A dead tree. Yep, you're right.
Watch out for that
Here
tree.
comes. And who's the target? These fellows are not as professional as some players, not using the tab keys as I had hoped. But there you go. So we'll have to guess. It was Iron Fist as it was, so he's dazed him.
Yep. And no brace.
I probably wouldn't have braced either. You know,
It means that I mean, there are two sides to it, I guess. This means that it's possible for Iron Fist to be taken out of the game early round 2.
ooh, is it
Oh,
Astro AM straight away?
yeah.
So he's going to own that point or at least have it contested. But Crimson Guard, I think he's placing him so the Crimson Guard can't get up there and contest it, which is clever.
Yep.
Really clever.
Clever play.
Yeah. Unless Crimson Guard's got some sort of movements, shenanigans, placement shenanigans. I need to look into him a bit more.
He does not.
Okay, here comes a bump. Bumpity bump. Bump, bump.
Yeah, except for that. So he doesn't have one on his card, but he has the bump leadership in this particular team configuration.
And there's that beam you were talking about, right?
It still looks a bit tough. And it's, in any case, only going to get him to a draw on the middle. Maybe it's worth it. But
beam
looks as
4.
though he's...
God damn, that is good. Man.
The big boon to this, I would say, would be getting the shock on either of those characters.
Sure.
That's going to be annoying for Johnny.
Coddle thinks that there's a place on the superpowers of that card. Let me take a look, Coddle. He does. 2 power. He could place himself within 2. Nice.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Right. So he went ahead and attacked Magneto and did 3 damage. Nice. And shocked him as well. And I guess now the Scarlet Witch attack. Nice hit. Oof. 5 hits. Looks like 1 save. Does she save on skulls? I can't remember anymore.
She does, and she also looks like she has cover.
Oh, yeah. And another attack for some reason.
Yeah, he bumped up, I think, so he would have to.
Oh, I see. So he's just going. I see. Doing 2 attacks straight. Got it. Wow.
Oh,
Dazes.
fighting.
Wow, this
Magneto.
game's crazy. Holy moly.
This is an interesting turn.
Wow. I didn't see which.
Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah. Iron Fist down, but Magneto down too.
Yep.
Well, everybody, if you haven't put your order in for Crimson Dynamo, you might want to go ahead and call your friendly local game store.
For sure.
I think I
Not too
need to
sure
get it.
about Winterguard yet, but Crimson Dynamo is for sure an interesting character.
Right.
Basically, design that reminds of a souped up Iron Man.
So that was the end of round one. Pastrami, old Prisky, he got 2 points by virtue of having flipped 2 portals, and you and Rorin only flipped one.
Yep.
But there was a lot of flipping of characters.
And since Magneto days, they drew on the researcher 1-to-1.
Yeah.
I would say that Johnny is more or less forced to put his resources into taking out Iron Fist at this point.
Yeah, who's got priority? I
It'll
guess it would
be
be it'd be
it's definitely Johnny.
Yeah.
Since he's one character, has one character less.
Did he pass?
But,
I think because I see Crimson Dynamo measuring and using up some power. Oh, I don't know if that was a hit or a save. But
possibly it's the forcing him to reroll disruption field.
golly.
He has a reversed Heimdall ability. He can force the opponent to reroll 2 dice on an attack roll. Possibly he paid that in advance, which made it look like he was activating, but he was only reacting to the attack of apparently Scarlet Witch. Ooh.
Wow.
And she didn't get Iron Fist entirely down with just one attack, so she's gonna have to use the second one.
Holy
Well,
moly. Yeah, but totally worth it. My God.
Yes. It'll be way too bad if he survives.
All right, so what's happened here is Johnny's elected to go with Scarlet Witch. He attacked Iron Fist, but what we saw was Crimson Dynamo measuring to see if Scarlet Witch was within his range of his dice altering superpower.
Yes.
Which she was, but nonetheless, that roll was bonkers good, so it didn't matter. And Ewan is one of the small group of people who likes to snatch up his dice immediately after rolling them, which I don't quite understand. Nothing personal, but it drives me crazy. Just leave them there, please. All right, what's happening now? Does she get a push off of this or something?
No. I would suspect that this is Iron Fist playing Heroes for Hire on himself, which is understandable, given that
Yeah.
If he dies, he can't play it anyway, and if he somehow survives, he gets to throw Scarlet Witch.
Good Lord, look at Pastrami's dice. Man, where were those dice for me last night? God damn it, I needed those rolls. Son of a bitch. Yeah.
Bye-bye, Iron Fist.
Yeah, seriously.
Rorin, Ewan still has some quite potential potent characters down the middle.
Apparently, he hasn't been giving Ghost Rider the free power he's supposed to get when people get damaged.
Indeed.
That's too bad. It would have changed this dynamic here a lot.
Yep. And as Cathal Ramon points out in the chat, Ghost Rider could have used Wicked's Judgment with that power to put 1 damage onto Scarlet Witch for each crit roll, for each critical she rolls.
God.
And
yeah.
there were 3 of them just on that attack roll, so...
Yeah. Ghost Rider has a lot of passives and reactives that are really important to make him work. And you just got to remember them, or else this happens. So that's Iron Fist off the table. Boop. People pointing out with the 5 crits, Ghost Rider's Judgment would have dazed the witch. That's a real
Yep.
shame. She's done a lot of spending just now. She's probably going to throw something.
Yep. Brace
Maybe.
for Impact is online, however, so.
Yeah.
But forcing the use of that is always not to be underestimated. You shouldn't let yourself get pacified by the existence of Brace in your opponent's hand. You still need to power through it. It only stops one throw after all.
That's right. There is a size 3 there. That's be good to dodge. And in the back, there's a size 4. I'm not sure she can reach that far, but nonetheless.
Oh, Ghost Rider.
Oh, maybe she. I see now the card is flipped. No more mutants has been flipped. So maybe she turned off Ghost Rider's superpower. And Johnny used Follow Me. Oh, God, off the back of Scarlet Witch. So Magneto is now activating.
And that's the Brace.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Coddle. Thank you. No more mutants happened. Okay, so...
still pretty interesting if, even if Ghost Rider dazes here, if Rorin can
he dazes.
pour on some hurt on Magneto, that would be... if he can get a lucky daze there, then that could be big. Even though he's losing characters very fast.
Yeah. Oof. Not a good roll. 3 hits.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah. 3 hits went through. So that was Magneto into Blade.
Blade.
Yep.
Who played Indomitable to avoid getting pushed, burning through tactics cards quickly here.
Sure. That's Magneto done. What's this little token showing on him? Oh, is that magnetic refraction? Yeah, magnetic refraction's up. Okay, wow. Solid turn from Johnny.
Oh, yes.
Blade had cover for standing on the tomb, so only 2 hits went through. Oop. So this is the beam again. Let's see, Crimson Dynamo. He did 4 damage to her, but she put Judgment on him. That's great.
Now it takes a ton of damage, but yes.
Now they attack it to Magneto. Not such a good roll. Oh, real crappy roll actually. Oh, nothing. But that was only 1 attack, so presumably he'll do it again.
I would assume so.
I'm going to take Witch off the table.
She is not yet dazed.
Oh, it was Magneto. Sorry, it was Magneto who got
Magneto,
dazed.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
See if he can get another one of those lucky spikes to take a bite out of him, and maybe Blade can finish him off. Got to punch through 8 boxes, though. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Especially with magnetic refraction up. And
Yep.
Magneto with quite some power to spend for using his Mystic Defense.
Well, a little bit. Ooh, that's not bad. 5 hits into just 1 save.
There we go.
Yeah. Wow. So I think that's 4 damage through, right? Oh, cover. So yeah, 3 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you find, apart from... Oh, what's this? It's his movement ability. Yeah, we talked about that. So he's used the superpower to move himself forward, too, and he's now contesting the researcher. Nice. Not a bad activation. Oh, here comes Juggernaut.
I'm finding myself a bit slow learner when it comes to these physically unreleased characters, but who are still
Mm-hmm.
allowed in the TTS league, such
Yeah.
as Crimson Dynamo and the rest of the Winter Guard and um, Malekith and whatnot.
Right.
Even though I do think you can get a hold of Malekith.
This week. It should be this week,
Yeah,
unless you're part of some sort of Swedish underground getting it early.
we're always a bit slow when it comes to distribution here.
It should be out tomorrow.
Yeah, at least
Him.
it's way better than War Machine used to be.
Oh, please. Um, yes, tomorrow you should be getting Malekith and the 2 boxes of Winter Guard characters.
All right.
Everybody who's watching, if you're interested in joining these leagues, this is the final week of the normal Season 8 Swiss rounds, which means that the following week we'll start doing some fun leagues for people who didn't make the cuts. So there'll be 4-week fun leagues to join into. Great time to get started if you haven't done it before. And if you've never played on the mod, I have a video out on my YouTube channel. It's the featured video, so easy to spot on the homepage. And I walk through with another gentleman how to use the mod from start to finish. So perfect time to get started. Watch the video, sign up for the league, and be sure you're on the TTS MCP Discord server, because that's where all the information about the leagues will be communicated.
Awesome.
Yeah. And yeah, we hope to be streaming some cut games. We'll have to see how the time zone differences work.
Oh,
Right.
for sure.
So that's
when it gets interesting.
that's Juggernaut moving forward and then power sliding a second time and now hitting Blade, doing quite a bit of damage. Blade is only on 1 hit point left.
Also triggering a push.
Yep. Let's see, where is he gonna go? On the other side of the building.
Yeah. I still think that Blade can bump up onto the roof of that building and use a spender. I think his spender costs 4 though, so maybe he doesn't have
We
a
got
power.
we're doing the Do You Know Who I Am on the Crimson
Ooh,
Dynamo.
yep.
He's
And
done enough.
Indomitable is already played,
Yeah.
so
Goodbye. Not quite in Africa, but probably on the northern coast.
Siberia?
Yeah, he's on the northern coast. He's like, in the above the Saharan part, but all right. I think that's the end of Juggernaut's done. So, oh gosh, Blade is electing to move for some reason instead of the bumpity bump. Bump bump. Yeah, Jamie, they've changed the rules. Everyone should understand this. This is really important. They've changed the rules to be that if you play a card, from now on, it's as if the character had that ability that's on the card on their own card. And it's just an easy way for you to understand then all the normal rules that you're used to about throwing and pushing through you all now apply for tactics cards.
Which is a quite significant buff to escort to safety.
Yes, exactly, because you can pull somebody through you, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Webline is another example. Thank you.
Yeah, I think he means lifesaver.
Lifesaver, yeah. On Gwen. Yeah, and it's good. I think it is a good change because it's just counterintuitive. I know it kind of opens up some crazy combinations now, but it's just much easier to explain to people. Or because everybody was doing it. I've seen many games, we streamed games where people did that mistake when it wasn't legal in the past. Right, so that was Blade doing, I don't know, a little bit of damage to Magneto, maybe one more. I can't remember, but nothing game breaking. And I think that's the end of round 2.
Yeah, not taking him down and also letting Johnny score the middle.
Yep.
The researcher.
Oof.
And retaining priority could
Oof.
be because now Blade is only on 1 stamina. Brace is gone, so Magneto could potentially do short work of Blade by throwing a piece of terrain into him, and then go to town on Ghost Rider. So I'd say this is This is a very dangerous situation for Rorin. Looks like he's not going to be able to stop the bleeding yet. Losing characters fast.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
needed to get a bit lucky attacking Magneto.
That's magnetic refraction back online.
Yep.
And looks
And
like
that's
some.
right. He should have also healed one blade because he ended his activation within 2 of a character with bleed, namely Magneto, which would also have gained him an extra power.
That was a size 1 terrain being thrown into blade, but I think he saved it. Yep. Oh. Well, apparently it was a bigger size piece. He saved 2, so but apparently did 1 damage. So he is dazed, which is kind of what we expected.
Yep. So I suppose we'll see attacks into Ghost Rider now.
Yeah.
Physical attacks is not really his shtick, and if I remember correctly, he can only use Wicked Judgment when another character than Ghost Rider is attacked.
Oof, great hit.
Oh, whoa,
Man.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
this game's gonna be over very soon. Oh god, 7 to 1 save. That's 6 going through.
Oh my
That was only the
goodness.
first attack.
This is oh man.
I've never seen a game this fast before. This is crazy.
We have seen some fast games, but this is certainly one of the fastest.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, now he's gonna throw something into Ghost Rider. And take him out. Yep.
Ghost Rider could potentially play Deal with the Devil, but I suppose he would rather keep
Dynamo.
Crimson Dynamo.
Yeah.
But
is Dynamo 3 or 4 threat?
Sorry?
Is Dynamo
he's 4 threat.
4 threat? Yeah, okay. Makes sense. I'm gonna say this game's over.
Yeah. It's gonna be a mop up. I mean, Crimson Dynamo could
sure
kill Magneto here.
Yeah.
To sort of redeem something out of it, but he's not gonna take down all of Johnny's characters, and he will be that much in the lead that it's not. I would not be surprised at all if we see a wipeout.
Right.
Game.
4 hits, 1 save. Not sure who the target is. Well, I'm trying to see who's going to take the
Magneto,
damage.
But all of them, because it's a beam.
Ooh, much better save. Why did he re-roll his dice? I don't know what's going on, fellas. I'm trying my best. I'm like super focused on this game, and I still can't figure it out. The guys aren't using the tab keys to help us, so it's like impossible to know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I think it was different attacks, targeting different characters under the beam.
Yeah, I know, but I saw damage should have gone through to somebody, and I didn't see who I didn't see anybody take the damage. And like now a shock's gone on Magneto, but no damage. So like, what is going on? Is the goal to just play this game as fast as possible? I guess. I don't know what's going on. Why is there no damage being taken? I see the conditions going up, but no damage. Yeah, it's like these guys have a train to catch or something.
I mean, this is something that can happen when you have 2 very dedicated attrition teams.
You just have to get through the dice rolls.
If the dice spike early, the pain train can get rolling very fast.
That's Magneto taking 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only damage I saw on the after all that. I, I don't know.
And now both Scarlet Witch and Juggernaut will have a chance to pour damage into Crimson Dynamo.
Yeah.
Having a more than decent chance to daze him. Getting to 10 points in that case. Effectively, oh,
Yeah, it's just gonna
he's
go for
not
the
going to settle
points.
for 10 points.
Yeah. Because he'll get let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 more. That's he'll be on 10, but then the next turn he'll get automatically 2. Looks like an attack into Crimson Dynamo. Ooh, stinky attack. Yeah, you're right, Darren. I know there was cover up, but it still seemed like some more hits than saves in many instances. But obviously, I'm sure they did it right. Dynamo surviving that hit. Oh, clearing the roll
Yes.
as well. Yeah, I agree, Glenn. They've gone so fast. I don't see how they could probably have, and all the passives that have been missed. It's a bit of a shame. There's really no reason to be playing this fast, and missing all these really important passive abilities that would be helping either player. Hey ho.
I don't think we've seen a flip roll for the portal yet.
No, and that was
Now
Juggernaut using
he's moving away from it. Yeah.
yeah, used his slide ability to throw another to bounce into Crimson Dynamo and give him another hit point of damage.
Yeah.
But he seems fine. 2 out of 6. Where's all the terrain? It is Brotherhood being played.
Indeed.
In fact, there goes a piece now. Jomanji.
Yeah. Size 2, I would assume.
Yeah, I think so. So 3 points of damage into Dynamo, who sucks it all up.
He mitigates it by 1 because of his invulnerability
He's got that too. Cool.
equivalent. Carborundum Matrix Alloy.
4 hits. This is next attack from Scarlet Witch. He saves 1. So that's the end. That's dazing Dynamo.
That's going to do it.
He's got priority next turn. There's that, I suppose.
For sure.
But that should be 10 points to Pastrami. And
Yep. Effectively 12, since he's automatically going to score 2 VPs next round by having the researcher within 1 of Roirin's safe house.
some chit chat. All right. I think there's the cleanup phase. Have they done it? Not yet. I hear some things moving around. 10 to 2. 10 to 2, and should be cleanup phase. There we are. All right. Who goes first? Dynamo with some beams? You figure that I would, that's what, at least I would do that, right? To just see if I got lucky and could wipe out 2
the
characters.
Bump is still online, so he could probably get into a place where he beams all of those characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
As well as his rocket jetpack.
Rocket jetpack. Oh, that's so funny.
And Magneto is certainly killable at this point, as well as Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, yeah.
Although they will be having cover now. Or possibly you go first with Blade to take down Magneto and Scarlet Witch, and banking on Crimson Dynamo not dying to Juggernaut.
Mm.
He has
You
6
think Blade is able to
stamina.
do that? You think he's got enough output? Probably.
Given that Magneto only has 2 stamina left and magnetic refraction is not going to be up,
It looks like
but
he's elected to use Dynamo. So he used his ability instead of bump for some reason to move
yep.
over there. And he gets all 3 under the beam. And now we can rocket through these attacks without any idea what the fuck's happening.
Difference here is that
No magnetic refraction.
Johnny placed his construct from Magneto
Yeah.
cleverly so that he will have cover on both Scarlet Witch and Magneto. So effectively, magnetic refraction is up, even though he didn't get to activate first and play
Yeah.
it.
Hi, Hesselberg. Right, so that was 1 damage going through on Juggernaut. Woohoo! And now they're probably debating the cover thing that you just mentioned.
Yeah. Blade would have been able to ignore that since he's close.
Glenn, the 2 VPs from the researcher doesn't happen until the end of this turn. It just got moved on to it now, so.
But if Johnny scores the researcher this round, he will go to 16. Unless either of his portals are flipped, and I really don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Breakneck speed.
Yeah.
MCP.
God, and he clears those dice so quickly. So, I don't know what happened. Nobody took damage, apparently, that second time. This is the 3rd attack, not sure against Tomb. All I'm doing is looking at the bars to see if any of them move. So far, they haven't. Apart from Juggernaut.
Wow. Ton of beam attacks being made.
Good God, look at Pastrami's rolls. God damn it. Honestly, where were those dice yesterday?
The cover does so much to prevent chip damage from getting through. He basically needs to spike to.
Dynamo did absolutely nothing. Good God.
Magneto not dying here makes it's adding insult to injury.
Yeah, both of them could have gone down. God.
I assume this is a dodge roll from Blade.
Yeah.
Because Ace Size 2 was removed. Here comes the pain. If Blade is KO'd here, the game would be over immediately because
they can't do anything
Crimson
about
Dynamo is on his injured side, so Juggernaut will score the researcher. Johnny already has 2 points from portals, so that is effectively 6 points, getting him to 16. But that's a good block.
Looks like he's going to throw one of his.
Oh, so it's not Magneto doing.
No, it's Magneto. Yeah, there was. I saw him spending power to throw stuff.
Oh, right. He put power on. I saw him putting power on Scarlet Witch.
Well,
that was from the leadership.
That's game.
Oh, yep.
Okay, that game lasted 45 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not even that much because we did some initial talking, but yeah.
No, I cut some time. I actually cut some time off so to account for that, but nonetheless, let's say something around the order of 45 minutes.
All right, he's gonna max out his tiebreakers here.
Yay. Does he get it?
Getting himself a slightly better position for
he does
the cut qualifier, I suppose, because I don't know, some of the players will need to play an extra round of qualifiers to get to this. Yeah.
Yep, they will. Using their existing rosters, they don't get to switch them for the elimination round. So he gets all 4.
Right. Yep. So that means a score of 8 points going to 18-3. Wow.
Wow.
What a slaughter.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have a late night again. But no, I'm going to have a nice long sleep tonight, as it turns out. Shall we go over and see what the players think about this match?
Let's do that.
All right, see you there. Any questions, people? Let me know in the chat. And where are they? There we are.
Double
Hello.
place or whatever. He can just go wild and get like so many people with that beat.
Yeah. I do think he's going to need to use his tactics card though, just so he can spike bigger characters, because his 5 dice doesn't really work very well against Magneto.
Yeah, with like Magneto and like Witch, they're both like, especially if they have cover too, they're just like rolling dice just as good as yours. Like, so we're just like coin flipping it off, and I ended up hitting like a lot of those coin flips. So, and
Hey.
the cover like puts it, I think, a little over the top. Hi.
Hello. Just want to make sure you knew we were here. It's me and Huggy Bear.
Hey.
Hello, guys.
Hi, you and Huggy Bear.
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah. Congratulations on making the cut.
Thank you. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I was kind of nervous going in because I know Aaron said that he played 4 Brotherhood games prior. So
wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. And that was one of the fastest games we've ever witnessed, I think.
Yeah.
What were you guys' thoughts going into this?
I was sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you start, Pastrami?
Yeah, I was definitely like, he mentioned that he like played so much Brother. Definitely like worried that he had like some tech kind of like ready, and like it's like the list seemed like solid and well poised into me. I just rolled hot fire on like Witch, and she was just able to do like so that it like, I guess, just kind of went over the top a little bit once things got rolling. But and then like scenario wise too, I was hoping to get priority just because our secures were like so similar, but our extracts were like pretty different, and like definitely like a lot different games. So, but I lost priority, so we got research, which is like the one overlap, which I feel pretty good on. So
Yeah. What? How did you choose 16 over 18?
16 means I get to play this 3-wide list, and I know Midnight Suns prefers higher totals, especially with like most of like his cards were all, like, have like a higher kind of threat. So putting him at like something lower feels better, and like this 3 just feels really good, especially on like research. So
cool. Ewan, we haven't met before. Hello. Thanks for letting us stream your game. Are you also from the States?
No, I'm from Scotland.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear your voice properly. So, what we really enjoyed you putting Crimson Dynamo into the roster. How did you decide which characters to bring?
I mean, ideally I was wanting to use Supergiant and Ebony Maw, but because they're both splash, need the threat to be, I think, 17 or above. So I just went for him because he's quite tanky. He's quite good at taking throws, and he's also he works quite well with Ghost Rider, because if he can make you reroll more crits, then you take more damage from Wicked Judgment.
Speaking of Ghost Rider, I think there at one point you were trying to use his superpower, but did that get turned off by No More Mutants early on?
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
it did, yeah, because I valued Witch being alive there over crit roll I had. So
yeah,
that was part of my mistake, because I forgot to use it the first time she attacked, so I could have done it twice that turn. But you do.
What were you trying to do then in this match, Ewan?
Basically just take out my Neo as fast as possible, and ideally shock the other ones so they don't do as much damage.
Yeah. It looked like you had a really great start on that strategy, and then it just kind of petered out, unfortunately, towards the back end of the game.
Yeah. Just struggling against his
Iron
defense
Fist
rolls.
going down early was harsh. He could
Yeah.
have. I assume he could have done. He could have played a big part in turning off one of Johnny's big characters if he had a chance to activate with a lot of power on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was my top priority, was getting rid of that guy for that exact reason. So, like, had my turn 2 activation not gone as well, I would have definitely followed me to just kill him and like take him out. So he's a big deal. So
Cool. Well, look, Johnny, good luck in the cuts. And
oh, thank you. Yeah.
yeah, that's exciting. I don't know how it works necessarily to see if you're going to have to play that special round at the top or not.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm assuming my strength of schedule is not perfect because I had the bye first round, or they like dropped, so that's
Oh no.
nothing. And then
Okay.
this was like the pair down, so
Sure.
it also doesn't help either. So we'll see. Maybe I can just dodge it, but I'm probably playing another round this weekend. So.
Yeah. We were just saying that you'll need to play your existing roster for that particular round, and then after that you can switch things up.
Well, I am happy with that because I am probably not switching this roster. I feel
Yeah, you tuned
pretty
it.
sharp with this thing.
Yeah.
It feels pretty good. So
Good. All right, cool. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks again to the players. Thank you both for letting us stream the game. And Huggy, good to see you again. We'll see how many of the games in the elimination rounds that we'll get to stream together.
Hopefully, most of them. It was great to be back after all this vacation nuisance getting in the way of streaming, but now we're getting back to some sort of normality, I would expect.
Hopefully so. That's wonderful. All right, everybody, take it easy and have a good night.